didn't see you there. Welcome back. Did you hear this instrument? Yeah, so this cool thing is a kalimba. Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing, but how did the sound come out of this little box? That's a good question, so let's talk about it. Come on.
The Hookbook Barrel.
Welcome back to the Hookbook Barrel. It's so good to see you. So today we're talking about sound, and I had showed you a kalimba. So let's talk about what's going on here. So this kalimba by itself doesn't really make any sound. If I push these down, nothing's happening, or very little is happening. But what happens if I push it down and it goes up really fast? Did you see that? Yeah, there was a vibration on the little metal piece here. And when something is vibrating really fast, the air sort of wiggles around it. And when the air wiggles, it creates sound. But it comes in sound as a wave. So let's talk about waves too. Come on. Okay, cool. So vibration causes sound. Like that one. But it comes in a wave? Like, you mean like an ocean wave? Or some other kind of wave? Well, yes and no. Let me show you something really quickly. Come here. So I have a dish with water in it. And if you already noticed, the waves are acting kind of cool. So let's try something. Let me try banging the table. Did you see that? The waves went and they kept going. Let me try it again. That's cool. Now let me try dropping this. Look, and it's like the waves will keep bouncing, and that's exactly how sound works. Sound can bounce off of things, it can go through a lot of things, and that's how sound can reflect off of different objects. So that's pretty cool. So that's what we mean when we're talking about sound waves. It's kind of like this. Pretty neat. That was really cool. Did you see the waves kind of reflecting and bouncing off the walls? Yeah, sound is no different, except you can't see the waves. You can only hear them. So in that example, we get to see with our eyes how the waves kind of bounce off and how one little ripple can just keep going. But with sound, we use our ears. So if I were to grab this guitar and go, you can hear that because the strings are vibrating and that wiggles the air and that makes sound. You got it. Whoa! But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Jay, how does sound get into our ears? And how does that work? That's a great question. So let's talk about it. You can think of it like this. Sound waves can travel into our ear, into the canal, and that makes our eardrum vibrate. There's a drum in our ears? What is that? Not a real drum, but hear me. When the eardrum vibrates, then little bones inside can amplify that. Then the inner ear, which is the further part, can send signals to our brain, which allows us to hear. And so there's a couple of important things that when we use our earmuffs to protect our ears, that's because we want to keep our ears working for as long as possible. Loud sounds can damage our ears a little bit. And when our ears get too damaged, or even sometimes some people are born with different ears, they don't work as well, that's when we can use hearing aids that let us hear amazing sounds like this ball bouncing. Or this balloon. So that's the rhythm. Speaking of sounds, did you hear that? Yep, time to get hooked on the book. So let's do it. We lost our rod the other day, so let's just see what we can pull out. Oh, maybe that's the book. That's kind of a helmet. A horse mask? What am I can't read with this. Oh, not a book. Yeah, it's the Hookbook Run. But you know what I did see? Oh, I got it. I got a really good book, and this one is called I've Never Saw That Before. And this is by Kristin Blakely and Julia Galotta. So let's have a read. Come on. I've Never Sawn That Before by Kristin Blakely and Julia Galotta. Wait, just stay. Dad, please don't go. I've never sawn lots, you know. There's a lot you've never seen. Tell me, Nate, what do you mean? Have you ever sawn a unicorn or a blushing boar? Have you ever sawn a mermaid or a donut downpour? Have you ever sawn a dragon with a whispering roar? Have you ever sawn bowlers on a pirate ship lore? And how about a sub ashore or a ref shoot and score? Add that to a floating door and a dancing dinosaur. Ever sawn fairy store or a sunken candy store? Ever sawn a talking drawer or an orange apple core? I've never sawn lots, you see. Please don't leave. Just talk with me. Okay, Nate, you win. I'll stay. Here's a story to end the day. I've seen a prancing unicorn and a rosy-cheeked boar floating by a mermaid in a pastry downpour. I've seen a purple dragon with a lullaby roar and lucky pirates bowling on the wooden plank floor. Oh, that sub was stuck on shore. Woo, hooray for goals galore. Up so high, up went that door. Groovy was that stegosaur. I've seen a chatty drawer and an orange apple core. I've seen a fairy core and an ocean candy store. I've seen a lot near and far, beneath the waves to the stars. Now lay back, close your eyes. My next words are true and wise. Nate, it's late. It all can wait. I'm right here. I'm always near. Never doubt I listen out for a peep when your aides sleep. Goodbye, light. It's all right. Tomorrow soon. Good night, moon. You can call. I'm down the hall. You'll sleep tight. Love you. Night, night. My heart thumps in my room, slow big breaths, boom, boom, boom. Silent, calm, alone, okay, safe, snug, never far away. I'll dream about so much more of all I've never sawn before. Well, that was a fantastic book. What was your favorite part? Oh, yeah! That was amazing! My favorite part was the donut downpour. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine seeing donuts falling from the sky? Holy smokes! What a great book. So, let's put it on our hook book stand. Ta-da! And I don't need this anymore. Whew. Anyway. I hope you had fun. I hope you got to learn a whole bunch of cool stuff about sound and how the ears work. And I hope you had a great day. But most importantly, never forget that we are so proud of you. And we can't wait to see what you bring into this world. But as always, you have to dream bigger than big. Like bigger than this. And work harder than hard. And I will see you next time.